guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katelyn Brooke and I help hairstylists and beauty industry professionals to treat their business like a business so that they can get paid like a business. If that's something that you're interested in, then make sure to subscribe to my channel for more content like this. And today we're going to be going over my top tips for hairstylists in the business. Alright, so my first tip is going to be for those of you who actually have not started school yet, because I have a feeling a few of you will be in that range. And for that, I say to you, choose a generic school. There is no reason to spend thousands of dollars extra on a private school or a school that specializes in one product line. I feel like when you choose one of those schools, you really pigeonhole yourself into their products and you don't get to learn a lot of different lines. Personally, I went to a community college and I got the same education as some of my friends who went to Paul Mitchell and other schools. I felt like taking classes outside of school was where I really got my true education. Tip number 2 is for new hairstylists, but also anyone who's been in the industry for a little while but feels like they need to get their feet wet. This one is going to be working in an assistant program. So it's really important to kind of get yourself accustomed to being in a salon and learning all of the different things like formulating and just timing and everything like that. And sometimes when you're working with an assistant program, you can really learn those things more quickly versus when you're on your own, it's a little more scary to learn it by yourself. Tip number 3 is to constantly take classes. Like I said earlier, learning is so important when you first get out of school, and obviously cosmetology school only teaches you the basics. If you've already been through it, you very well know that. And so right out of school, find a class that you want to specialize in and take that course. Always continuing in your education and showing your clients that you are learning the best of the best is really going to teach them that you are the best stylist for them, because you are the one furthering your education and everyone else is not. Tip number 4 is to keep up with your finances from day one. So this was something that no one taught us in school, and it was so detrimental to so many of us because we never really had anybody to teach us anything about taxes or keeping up with our finances or paperwork. I recommend immediately getting out of school, meeting with an accountant who can truly teach you exactly what it is that you need to do to keep track of your finances throughout the year, so that way when the end of year one comes along and you're having to file your taxes, you're not ready to cry on the floor because you don't know what you're doing. And trust me, I've talked to so many other hairstylists who are in the exact same boat because no one teaches these things. And so if you are interested in more finance tips, again, make sure to follow my channel and hit the like button because you'll see many more videos about finances for hairstylists coming soon. Tip number 5 is to have a cancellation policy from day one. Getting ready to start your salon career is super important time to kind of set the tone for exactly what it is that you are going to put out there for your business. So it's super important that you go ahead from the get-go and show your clients that you mean business and you have a cancellation policy in place. If cancellation policies are something that you have questions about, I have an entire video dedicated to that I will link below and at the end of this one, so you can watch and learn how to create your own cancellation policy. And I've also linked mine that you can see below, so you can kind of feed off of what I've done and see what you need to add to yours. Tip number 6 is going to be taking basic services while you're building your dream clientele. So I feel like there's definitely a divide between older and more seasoned hairstylists and new hairstylists when it comes to taking everything that walks in the door. And I like to take a very happy medium approach to this because I definitely understand both sides of things, but I think that building your dream clientele is super important, and always having clients that you enjoy doing is of course the end goal. But if you are a booth rental stylist or you're trying to grow your career and you need money, there's nothing wrong with taking that root touch up or that haircut just to kind of get the money in the door. And then who knows, you could really become good friends with those clients or build a great relationship with them, and they may come back for a more high ticket service. But just saying no to things because they're not enough money for you is going to shoot yourself in the foot when you're a brand new hairstylist. Those things will come later down the road when you're able to pick and choose what you like to do. And tip number 7 is going to be the very last one, and that is to stay consistent on social media. I think we have a huge advantage to hairstylists back in the day, and that is because you can build your entire clientele through social media. Personally, I did that as well, and I think that, you know, having videos and pictures and Instagram stories really gives clients a behind the scenes look at what it's like to be in the salon and what your work looks like before they've actually even come through the door. I will have plenty more videos like this one coming up, so make sure sure to like this video if you enjoyed it and leave me a comment down below with your #1 tip for new hairstylists. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and I will see you next week.